Sorry. Hello friends, my name is Pradeep. Welcome to my channel, and today we'll be learning about Argus Safety Age Service. So let's get started. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to start by creating a fresh case. Let's go to case action new. We will select any product from the product browser. We will create a non-serious case and we'll click on the booking to save the case. Now let's click on the yes button to open the case. Okay, so let's remember the last 3 digits of this case. Let's copy this case number and let's go to the database and let me just fire this query. Okay, now here you will find the due soon calculation is 31st of July 2020. Okay, now let's go back to the case. Let's close this particular case number. Let's go to work list new and search for this case number. Now you see over here the days open and days remaining. Now this calculation of 9 and 21 days, this calculation is actually done by the scheduling check age service. Now in order to help you understand, let me open this in Excel sheet. Okay. Now today's date is 10th of July 20. Okay, and the initial receive date, when is the initial receive date? Initial receive is actually an aware date, the date on which we got to know about the particular event. So we got to know about on 1st of July. Okay, so how many days has elapsed? So if you 10th of July minus 1st of July, so how many days has gone? 9 days. Days open, that means this is how the calculation is done. Now days remaining, in the application it says 21 days. Okay, now let's see where from this 21 days calculation has come from. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to open the Argus console screen. Okay, and let's go to system configuration, system management, workflow. You will find a switch over here, due soon duration in days for work list calculation, and the default value is 30 days. Okay, so 30 days. So default value from console. This is 30 days. So 30 days minus 9 days, how many days remaining? 21 days. So this is how the calculation of 21 days has come. Okay, so if initial receive date is 1st of July 2020, what will be the due soon date? So when we have to report this particular event, we have to report on 31st of July 20, that is exactly after 30 days. So initial receive date plus 30 days from the console, and the value is 31st of July 2020. So I hope this calculation is clear. Okay, so let me show you the database. I'm just firing this query again, so you will see that due soon calculation is 31st of July 2020. Let me show you the application screen once again. You will find the receive date as initial receive date as 1st of July. Days open is 9. That means 9 days has gone by. The case is still new in the new workflow. Okay, in the data entry workflow. That means the case has been there from last 9 days in the data entry workflow and nothing has been done, and we still have another 21 days to process this particular case. So every case has a life cycle. Okay, if it start, it has to end. So but default configuration it takes from the console is 30 days, so the days remaining is 21 days. Okay, so far so good. Now let me open this particular case. So don't forget that the days remaining was 21 days. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's go under event tab and make this case as event as fatal, and change it to death. Okay, and let's click life threatening as well, and let's click on the save button. Okay, now let's close this particular case. We don't want to route. Case has been saved successfully. Let's go to work list new. Okay, this is the same case number with days open as 9 and days remaining is 21. Now let's go to the transaction box where our scheduling check AG service is configured, and let me show you the configuration. So here is our Argus Safety Service scheduling check service. So this service runs after every 120 seconds. Okay, so this is how it is configured. Let's click on OK. Let's minimize this particular screen, and let me just restart the service. I'm clicking on the start button. So our AG service, scheduling check AG service has restarted. Now this is what the previous screen looked like. Now let us click on the search button. Now you will observe that the days open is 9, but the remaining has changed from 21 days to 6 days. Why so? Well, this is not a bug in the application. This is how the application is supposed to behave. So the scheduling check service is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. Now let me explain why this 21 days has changed from 21 to 6. Let's open Argus console. and go to business configuration, expedited reporting rule. Let's expand this United States, marketed drug, and here we have a reporting rule called FDA 15-day report. Now you will observe that the time frame is 15 days, right? And another thing that you have to observe is fatal / life threatening is yes. Any of them is yes. Now let's go back to the Excel sheet, and here we are going to write time frame from reporting rule 15 days. Okay, now let's try to understand the logic behind this particular calculation. So earlier the days remaining was 21. Now the days remaining is 6. Why there was a shift from 21 days to 6 days, and what this time frame of reporting rule has to do with the 6. Okay, now first of all, time frame from reporting rule 15 days. So when is the initial receive date? Initial receive date is 1st of July 20th, right? So when is the report due? The report is due on 16th of July. We have to send the report, right? And today is 10th. So 16 minus 10, the days remaining is 6. So please try to understand the logic behind it. See, everything has a reasoning, a justification of this particular action. Okay, so what this scheduling check service does and what is the use of it? So scheduling check service, it gives us the actual time we have to report that particular report to the event, to the agency or a partner, right? So earlier when the case was not serious, application took the default value of 30 days from the Argus console. But when we made the case as serious, as we entered the event as death and we made a life threatening as yes, so what happened? So now, and in the reporting rule we have mentioned that it has to be reported to the agency FDA in 15 days. So the logic is quite clear. Every pharmaceutical company wants to remain compliant and they want to report the particular event within a time frame. So for a time being, let's assume that FDA has given that if there is any death from the case, it should be reported within 15 days, right? And if there is no such death, then you can report in 30 days, right? So what does that scheduling check service helps? It helps in doing the calculation and letting us know when actually we have to report this particular event, right? So earlier you saw that the time remaining was 21 days because we have taken 30 days as a maximum value from the console, right? So earlier the time remaining was 21 days, but the moment it came to know that the case is a death case and it's a serious case and we have to report this particular case to the agency within 15 days. If we have to report the event in 15 days from the initial receive date, from the aware date, so 1st of July plus 15 days is 16th of July we have to report this particular event. So in order to complete the processing of this particular case, we have already consumed 9 days. Now we have left with 6 days. So this is what the scheduling check service helps us to accomplish. I hope I was able to make you understand. So let's tell you which are the cases it will ignore. This scheduling service will ignore deleted cases, archive cases, and the cases which are in locked cases. All these cases will be ignored. The case has to be in unlocked state. Okay, and it does not trigger the reporting rule. It does not schedule any reporting rule. It just triggers the reporting rule in a draft format and pulls that number, the time frame, to do the calculation. So it pulls that time frame of 15 days and do the calculation, and then it tells us how many days are remaining. Earlier it was 21 days, now it has 6 days remaining. Now there could be an instance when we have multiple reporting rules and all of them are qualifying. Like it could be possible that we have 15-day report, 20-day report, and a 7-day report. Right. So the time frame with the least, the 7-day, will be taken into consideration to do the days remaining time frame. We will meet again in the next video.